mountain I must climb. Feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Oh. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me.
Give the Lord a praise. Come on,
为
give
主
God
献
a
上赞
praise.
美，献上赞美归主。
Ni hao changed life.
江子
How are
翠
you?
会你好，
Welcome, welcome. You know what? I've been here, 5-6 years?
我
now
来
in a
这里
row?
5-6年了，牧师。
You guys know I travel somewhere every week in the world.
你们知道每一个星期我都在世界的某个角落
I，drive the bus in New York
在纽
on
约我开
Saturday,
礼拜六开巴
and
士，
then somewhere on Sunday, I'm out here like this.
而礼拜天我就不知道好像到这儿来了，
So you get to meet a lot of people,
所以有机会看到很多人呐、
a lot of different pastors.
很多不同的牧师。
Gotta tell you something.
一定要告诉你，
I can't thank you guys enough for the support and just the friendship that you have given to me.
你们对我的支持跟友谊，让我真的感激不尽。
When I pulled up this morning,
今早开车到这儿来，
he was out there waiting for me.
牧师在外头等我。
Thank you. As you get older, you realize who your friends are.
年纪越大，你就认得哪些人是你朋友。
It takes many, many years to find good friends.
花很多年才会找到好朋友的。
When you find that good friend,
找到这个好朋友，
guard them,
好好保护，
take care of them,
好好照顾，
appreciate them.
好好感激。
Shay Shay. Thank you. He's the best.
他是最
He's
棒
the
的，
best.
最棒的。
Well, we have 2 services together today.
今天我们2堂聚
We're
会，
going to be doing 2 different messages
我会讲2篇不同的道，
because it's been a year since I've seen you guys.
因为上次见到你们已经1年
A
了，
lot has happened since I've seen you last.
所以上次看到你到现在发生很多事儿啊，
Doors are opening to us around the world that are, I don't even know how to explain it to you guys.
世界各地到处有门为我们打开，都不知道该怎么解释了。
It's quite an amazing time in Metro World Child history.
对大都会儿童社工来讲，这是在历史上面非常重要关键的时刻。
And because of these opportunities, I feel, I don't even know how to say this, I feel that even at my age, because you guys know I just turned 70.
所以面对这么多的机会，我真的感觉，因为大家知道我刚刚满70岁，
I look like I'm 72, don't
我
I?
看起来也像70岁，对不对？
Shot twice and stabbed and all the plane crashes.
哇，枪击了2次，经历3次这种飞机的失事，
But the Lord has brought me through them.
但主带着我熬过这一切。
And that's my testimony to you today.
这就是今天我要跟你做的见证了。
But it's because of churches like this.
但是因为有像你们这样的教会
And，I'm not saying this just because I'm here.
不是因为我在这儿才这样说啊
It's，churches like this. People just like you guys
真的就像这样的教会，像你们这些人，
that have kept me on the mission field.
真的让我能够一直坚持宣教下去。
You know, we're now averaging 220,000 kids in Sunday school a week.
你知道现在我们每个星期主日学平均照顾的孩子是22万个孩子，
Never been done in history, folks.
人类历史没有人做过的。
You are a part of world history.
你们就在创造世界历史，
You're making a difference. Some of you didn't even know you were making,
你们在带出改变，有些人都还不知道自己做了这个，
but you're doing it.
你确实在做，
That's the power of partnership.
这就是合作的大能。
You know I'm crazy enough to go where I go.
你知道我够疯狂到那些莫名其妙的地方
I'm
去。
going to Afghanistan this year.
今年我还要再去阿富汗，
I'm waiting on the phone call to go to Yemen.
我还等人家电话给我，通知我什么时候可以去也门。
Doors are opening,
到处在开着门，
but I can't do it by myself.
但我靠自个儿做不到的，
You guys are the ones that send me.
是你们差派我去的。
I am your missionary.
我是你们的宣教士，
I represent Change Life all over the world.
我到世界各地来代表江子翠行道
And
会，
together,
我们一起
something great is happening for the kingdom.
能在神国度成就大事。
Give the Lord a praise.
再
Come
一次
on,
赞美
give
主，
God a praise.
献上赞美给主。
Yep. We make a good team.
我们真是很棒的团队哦。
Couple of things real quick before I get into the message today.
今天信息之前呢，很快跟你介绍几个东西。
All of you got a calendar?
大家拿到我们年历了
If
没？
you're sitting on this calendar,
如果你把它坐在屁股底下，
that's not the purpose.
对不起啊，
of
它
the
不是你的
calendar.
椅垫啊，拿出来啊。
This is something we used to do a lot in the old days, but we're starting to do it again.
那以前我们常做，现在又开始做了。
I need to keep the ministry in front of you in your home so you can pray for us, pray for me, pray for the kids.
我需要把我们的事工带到你家里面，贴在墙上，让你记得常常为我们祷告，为我为孩子们祷告。
If you are not on the email list where we can send you prayer requests, praise reports, take a minute and fill this out on the back.
如果你还没有参加我们的代祷网，你没有机会接收到我们的 email 的话呢，你可以填下上面那个资料，把个人资料填上去。
Fill this out while I'm talking about the books.
所以我在介绍书的时候，你可以把这个资料填好，
Hand these to one of our team members on your way out today.
撕下来之后呢，离开教会之前交给我们的同工。
When something important happens, I'll send an email. I'm not going to send you a bunch of stupid emails.
重大事情发生，我就会寄要么给我，不会随随便便乱寄一堆垃圾 mail 给你的。
I'm not going to send you pictures of what I had for lunch.
我也不会告诉你说，哦，我中午吃什么，就寄个照片给你。
If you have friends that send you pictures of their food,
如果你有朋友专寄那些食物照片给你的，
you need some new friends.
你需要新朋友，
They have way too much time on their hands.
他们实在荒废太多时间。
Okay. I will send you something that I think will interest you, that'll hopefully inspire you to pray.
我真的希望寄给大家的是希望能够帮助大家，同时激励大家来祷告的事。
And then take this home with you.
请把年历带回家哦，
Put it up somewhere in your home as a reminder to pray.
贴在你家里，随便找个地方提醒你自己要祷告。
It's going to be a very interesting year this year.
今年会是很有意思的一年。
We have people in training to start more Sunday schools all over the world.
哇，有很多人接受训练，要在各个地方开更多的主日学。
Okay, hang on a second. Y'all want some water? Anybody want
谁要水的，我把它送你们好吗？这什么？
Merry Christmas.
圣诞快乐！
I'm going to knock that over just sure as it's sitting up here.
千万别把它给弄倒了。
But it was just in Kenya.
我们才去肯亚，
One of our staff members was doing Sunday school in this village, and one of the government people came up and saw them teaching the kids about Jesus.
我们有个同工在主日学那边教孩子的时候，就看到有个政府官员来了，就在那边看这些人怎么教。
And the government person says, "What is this? What are you doing?"
那个官员跟他讲：“哎，你们在干嘛？这是什么东西啊？”
And our team member goes, "Oh, they're going to try to shut us down. Now what?"
我们同工就在想：糟了糟了，还要让我们关门大吉，不知道该怎么办。
But the government people said, "No, we've never seen you before. We've never heard of this metro thing."
但那个政府官员说：“不，我们从来没看过你们，也没听过你们这个大都会什么东西的。”
They said, "We have 20,000 children in the next county.
你知道我们隔壁县啊，我是隔壁县来的，我那有2万多个孩子。
Can you come teach our kids? Can you come have Sunday school for them?"
你可不可以过来这儿，来教我们的孩子在这儿办主日学啊？
The more people know, guys, what's going on, the more they see it. The doors are opening faster than we can go through them.
越多的人看见我们所做的事情，就有越多的门越快速的为我们打开。
We cannot start that Sunday school there because we don't have enough resources.
我们没办法在那儿开主日学，是因为我们的资源不够。
So as you pray for us this year,
当你今年为我们祷告，
that the doors keep opening, that's wonderful.
当门继续打开是很好的。
But pray that God will continue to supply the need so we can go through the door when it opens.
当祷告神供给我们一切所需，当门开的时候，我们都能走进去。
And it is my pleasure
而同时非常荣
to
幸
introduce a brand new book.
跟大家介绍最新的书，
Just finished it.
刚刚写完的，
Brand new in Taiwan.
热腾腾在台湾
It's
出版，
called Elephants of Relevance.
叫做《大象不抽象》。
Now, what a strange name for a book.
哈，这个名字很奇怪哦。
There's a saying in America. It talks about the 1,000-pound elephant in the room. It's big, it's there, but nobody wants to talk about it.
因为在美国有这种说法，叫做房中大象，就有一个上千磅的大象在房子里面，很大很可怕，可是当中每一个人都视而不见，假装他不在那儿。
That's what this book is about.
这就是这书
I
要
have
说的。
taken 50 principles from my 50 years of ministry.
我在自己50年服侍的过程中，截取50个人生原则，
50 elephants
50只大象，
that somebody had to talk about.
必须要有人谈谈的。
Nobody wanted to,
可是没有人想谈，
but I did.
但我敢。
This will help you in your relationships, in your ministry.
这不管在你人际关系、服侍上都能帮助你，
It'll push you,
还会推促你。
and I believe it's going to help some of you in a way that very few books can do.
我相信真的能够帮助到一些人，这是很少其他书籍能做到的帮助。
Now, I know you've never read this one. It's brand new,
我知道你绝对没读过，对不对？全
but I
新的
got to
嘛。
give one away.
但我在这边就要送给你
Who wants the
了。
book?
谁要这本书的？
Somebody does.
有人要书吗？
Hey, get up here.
来来来来来来来来来来来！
Yeah. I present, drum roll.
鼓声鼓声鼓声！
And the winner is
我们的得奖是
all right.
好，
I think you'll like that book.
我想你会喜欢这本书
I'll
的。
be out there afterwards. You guys know I'll be out there signing books and talking with you.
聚会之后，我会在外头为大家签书，跟你聊聊。
Most of you have gotten whose child is this?
大部分人都有这一本，这是谁的孩
If
子？
you have not picked up this book, this is the story, the history of how Metro has become the largest Sunday school in the world today.
如果你还没读过这本书，这就是大都会怎么样成为最大主日学整个的历程跟故事，
It'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry,
还会让你哭，让你笑。
but more than that, it'll challenge you to realize one person really can make a difference.
可是更重要，它挑战你去明白，一个人是可以带出改变的。
So I gave somebody over here.
我要
Now
这边
I'm
刚
going
刚
to
给
go
了
over
这
to
边
this side.
这边要公平一点，到这儿来送人
Who
啊！
has not read the book?
谁没有读过这
You have
本书的？
not read the book.
还没读过这本书
Wait,
的
wait,，
跟我挥挥手，挥挥手，挥挥手。
Oh, get that little girl right there. Come here.
这边的女生
Come here.，
来来来来来来来，
Come here.
哇，
Come on up here.
来来来，过来过来
Minnie.，Hello.
来来来，
Hello. Turn around.
转过来，
Uh-huh. What is your
你
name?
叫什么名字？
My name is Tina.
Okay. Do you read books?
你喜欢读书吗？
Yeah? Yeah? There you go.
送给你，
You're welcome. Very good.
太好了。
All right. There's a lot of things that you guys will see on the back tables.
在我们书桌那儿，你会看到很多东西的。
I'll try to get you out of here early so we can spend some time back there.
我们大家早点结束的话，就可以在那儿有
Wendy,
点
do
时
you have
间。
that picture of the bracelets? Can you pull that up for me? This is kind of a new thing. The ladies that live in the garbage dump in the Philippines.
这个是新东西啊，在菲律宾住在垃圾堆里面的那么一些妇女，
They take the paper, newspaper, magazines, and they wet them, and then they roll them up, and they bring it back up again, Wendy. And they make these necklaces. It's how they support their family, and then we take it, we make it available to folks like you.
这些妇女哦，拿那些杂志的纸张，把它撕成一条条，弄湿了之后卷起来，做成这些首饰、手链啊、项链的，然后可以卖来支持他们的家计。所以我们也带到台湾来，提供给大家。
It's their way of providing for their family.
这是他们生计的一个方式，
And it helps the ministry as well.
同时也帮助到我们的
So
事工。
there's not a lot of that there, but we have a few of them.
数量没有很多啦，带了一些来。
And then, of course, the video. Many of you picked this up last year.
还有我们的 video， 去年有人就买回去过。
Difficult video to watch. Number 18 rated.
这个是限制级的，18岁以上才能看。
Shows where I live and the people that we live with in New York City.
让你看见在纽约我们是活在哪里，周遭面对是什么样的人。
Not for children.
就孩子不能看的，
Very graphic.
这个里头是很
As
血
you would
腥的一些
imagine.
东西。
But if you want to see that side of my life,
但如果你想看见我生命的另外一个层
we
面，
have a few of those left.
那外头还剩一些 DVD。
This is an interesting. Now, what would they call a coffee table? Call coffee table book here?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is a new one. We just put this together. It's a little bit of a history of Metro.
那这本书也是全新的，通常就是一般放在茶几上面的书。那这个呢是全新，刚刚预备好的，
It's not sweethearts, it's streethearts.
所以不是甜心，这叫街头之心。
And we've never had this available here.
这个台湾从来没有带过
So I
来的。
got to give the first one to the pastor.
第一本要送给牧师，
I got to give it to pastor.
必须要送牧师的。
That is yours. So as you guys see, there's a lot of things to look at after the service.
所以聚会之后，你发现外头很多新鲜东西可以看的。
It's raining outside. Don't go outside. Just stay in here.
外面下雨，不要出去，就留在教会就好了。
We'll all just hang around here for a while.
我们就在这儿晃晃啊。
But the last thing, and I always share this with you guys, is our child sponsorship program.
那每一次跟大家分享，最后一定是我们的儿童资助计划。
So many of you over these years that I've been with you have sponsored some of our kids.
这么多年来，在这边我们已经很多的人一起来资助我们的孩子。
And so today, once again, you'll have an opportunity.
那今天再一次提醒大家，我们仍然有这样的机会
If。you have not taken one of these kids that we have committed our lives to,
如果你还没有挑过任何一个这样的孩子，这些是我们把生命委身给他们
it's
的
one
孩
of
子。
those unique opportunities to put, how can we say it, to put our legs to our Christian faith.
这是一个很独特的机会，真的让我们基督徒的信仰有手有脚，实际动起来。
You know my story.
你知道我的故
If
事
it，wasn't for that one Christian man that stopped and picked me up off the street corner.
如果不是那个基督徒停下车，在街角把我捡回来，
Think about this for a minute.
你想想看啊，
Because one ordinary Christian stopped and picked me up where my mother left me.
当我妈妈遗弃我，一个平凡基督徒停下来把我捡回来，
220,000 kids a week now hear the story of Jesus.
而今天每个星期22万个孩子可以听见耶稣的故事。
I don't know if all of you understand that.
我不晓得是不是每一个人都明白这
That's
个。
multiplication, folks. That's not addition. That's multiplication.
哎，这不是加法，哎，这是乘法啦。
One man took care of me,
一个人照顾
and
过我，
now it has gone all over the world.
而现在这样的力量延伸到全世界。
I don't expect you to understand this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
我想大家大概很难理解，但我还是要说，
When I was the little boy sitting on that street corner for those 3 days,
当我年纪还小，在街角坐那3天的时候，
how would I have known that all these years later, I'd be standing here with you guys.
我哪里可能想象，这么多年之后，今天我可以站在这儿面对大家？
That's interesting to me.
这对我来说很有意思。
Where would I have been if someone else besides that Christian would have picked me up?
如果不是那个基督徒，别的人把我捡回去之后，我今天可能会在哪里？
This is the power of one person,
这就是一个人能带出的
one
影响，
ordinary Christian
一个平凡
that
基督
chooses
徒
to make a difference.
选择带出改变。
Lulu, explain it to him.
那露露为大家解释一下，所以大家应该挺熟悉了。那我们不需赘言，我们每一个孩子的资助都是用信用卡，因为全部是由纽约总部那边直接扣款。那在这个上头，有人在想说，干嘛到纽约啊？台北不是有办事处，为什么我不能用台币现金来资助就好了？主要的问题是因为这些款项不是用在台湾，可能是用在菲律宾、用在印度、用在肯亚，在不同的国家。那在这个上头，如果是用现金资助，那个汇兑的问题啦、汇差啦，还有手续费用、税金等等，我们希望每一分钱都用在刀口上。这就是为什么，如果你需要资助的话呢，想要资助，那我们必须要有信用卡才可以。不要直接就把这个袋子拿走了，你会看到不同国家的男生女生为你分出来，祷告让圣灵带领你找到一个你觉得有感动，这是你要帮助的孩子。然后呢，里面有一个儿童资助卡。请大家把这个卡片拿出来之后，用正楷填写清楚。每一年我们都说，请千万不要写方言，因为我们的童工没有那么属灵，会看不懂，不知道该怎么输入电脑啊。所以正楷填写好你的资料之后，我们的资助款项每个月是835块台币。那由于是纽约那边扣款，所以它会有一个国外交易手续费，每一家银行不一样，这是银行扣的，所以大概一个银行大概11到15块之间，所以一个孩子每一个月几乎就是大概850吧，了不起。那对大部分台湾人来讲，850块钱一个月，对我们来说不是太大的负担。可是对这些孩子来说，就可能是他这个星期唯一一顿热腾腾的饭食可以吃，可能是这个孩子唯一能够上学、能够有文具可以使用的机会，甚至可以是这个孩子唯一能够听到耶稣的机会。可能你就是带出下一个比尔威尔森的人。所以在这里代表大都会，代表耶稣，感谢大家的支持。
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, folks.
谢谢大家。
The team will be back at the tables afterwards. They'll answer any questions you got.
我们的团队在后面也会在书摊那里，你有任何的问题都可以问他们。
And if you've ever wondered, does this sponsorship program really make the difference? Does it really do what it's supposed to do?
如果你有没有想过，就是这些资助捐助到底能够有改变吗？这么多什么善心捐助的啊。
I was in the Philippines last year.
去年我在菲律宾，
And you guys know every March I take 50 people from around the world to go with me.
大家知道每年3月啊，我带着世界各地50个人跟我一起到菲律宾去。
When I leave Taiwan next week, that's where I'm going.
下个星期我离开台湾就直接飞马尼拉了。
If any of you want to go with me, let me know.
如果你想跟我一起去，让我知道啊。
Oh yeah, I take people. Some of you guys need to go with me on some of these missions trips.
其实有些人该跟我一起去宣教一下，
See what I see. Walk with me.
跟我一起同行，看我所看见的。
See things that will, how can we explain it? See things different, expand your Christian understanding.
你看到事情是会扩展你基督徒眼界的。
Give me that first picture, Wendy. Jonah Lynn. Let's take a look at that. And we found this little girl there. She was sitting in Sunday school right by the railroad tracks.
而这个孩子呢，我们发现他就坐在我们主日学，这个主日学是在一个铁道旁边办的。
And I saw her kind of hiding behind some of the other kids. Actually, Wendy was there with me on this trip.
我看见这个孩子躲在其他孩子后头。我那次去的时候，我们台湾这个姐妹 Wendy 也跟我一起去的。
And I said, bring that girl up here.
我就说，把那个女孩
Give
带
me
来。
another shot, Wendy. That was her there in Sunday school.
她在主日学当中，
What was she, Wendy? 5? I think she's 5, Simone? 5 years old?
她是
She's 5 years old.
5岁大的一个女孩。
I said, go find the girl's mother.
我就说，哎，去找这个女孩的妈妈来。
And the team went out, found her mom.
我们团队去找到她妈妈。
And you guys know these people don't have insurance.
大家知道这些人是没有保
They
险
have no
的，
way to take care of their own children.
他们没办法照顾自己孩子。
I said, we're going to find a sponsor, someone to help you take care of your child.
我就说，我们需要帮你找到一个资助人，帮助你来照顾你的孩子。
There was a young lady there with us on that trip from Malaysia.
那一趟旅程有一个马来西亚的姐妹跟我们一起去，
She wanted to be a part of Jonah Lynn's life.
那她就想参与在这个女孩生命中，
So with her help,
借着她的帮助，
making phone calls, making some connections,
她打了一些电话，找了一些关系，
with the help of our Metro staff team, they're in the Philippines.
也有我们菲律宾大都会同
We
工的
were
帮
able to
助，
get her into the hospital.
帮助这个孩子送进医院。
She's 5 years old, folks.
才5岁大哦，
This is going to be a tough operation.
这不容易开的刀。
We didn't realize how difficult.
我们那时候不晓得有多难呐、
Once they got in there and started trying to remove this tumor,
当他送到医院，想把他身上这个肿瘤给挪去
it
的时
looked
候，
like the tumor had wrapped around a vein in this side of her neck.
而他这个肿瘤啊，是包裹在他脖子这边的一根血管外头
A，very delicate operation.
那是非常难、很细的一个刀。
As they rolled her into the hospital, we had people praying again all over the world.
那当他被送进开刀房，世界各地都有基督徒在祷告。
That's why I gave you these cards so I can send you the emails when we're doing stuff like this.
所以邀请大家参加代祷网。当我们有这种事情需要你帮我们一起祷告，
And they got in there, and it was a long operation.
那个开刀手术也是
Give
很
me the
长的
next
时
picture,
间。
Wendy. They removed most of the tumor.
他把大部分这个肿瘤割除了，
Still some left in there where the vein had been caught in the middle of it.
可是呢，还有一部分留在里头，因为那个血管完全纠缠在那个上头。
As we go there next week,
下个星期我们过去，
I'll be working with the doctors and trying to figure out how they can get the rest of that tumor finished.
我会跟那边的医生一起来讨
Give
论
me
怎么样
one more,
帮助他
Wendy.
割除完全的肿
She
瘤。
made it through the operation
他整个手术熬过来，
because of people like you, because of churches like this that become sponsors.
是因为像你们这样的人，像这样的教会，有人愿意牺牲来
Do we
资
have another 助。 one, Wendy, or that was it? That's so. As I go next week, and we're talking with the doctors again of how we can finish this, how can we complete it?
下个星期我去的时候，还要再跟医生讨论怎么样能够完全医治这个小孩。
Pray that God will give us all wisdom,
祷告上帝赐给我们所需的智慧，
and that this work that was started now will be finished.
让我们开始的这个工作能够做完。
But as you look at these faces,
当你看到外面孩子的面孔，
that's what you're looking at, folks.
你看的就是这个，
That's what this accomplishes.
这个就可以成就这
It
样的事。
reaches into the lives of kids that no one else is going to reach.
他直接接触这些孩子的生命，这是别的人不愿意去的地方。
And it's not that the parents don't care, that they don't want to take care of their kids. It's just they're limited. You understand that.
不是父母亲不肯照顾自个儿孩子，实在他们是力有未逮的，大家了解。
They live in a cemetery or they live next to the garbage dump.
他们可能住在公墓那些坟墓区，也可能住在垃圾堆里，
They live in old abandoned buildings.
很多住在那种荒废的那种废弃屋
And
子
I'm
里。
serious, and if you want to go with me, it's coming up in, I think we start, when is it? It's on the 3rd? March 3rd? March 4th? March 5th. It starts on the 5th. Talk to me directly.
哎，我是说真的嘞，你想要跟我们一起去的话，我们这趟是3月5号过去，你来找我，我带你一起去。
I speak Mandarin.
我会讲中文，
No, I don't. But I'll have someone with me back there that does.
但我们那边有人会讲中文，别
And we
怕。
will actually have a Mandarin speaking lady that will be joining us so she can help you. I'm serious, guys. You want to do this, you're welcome to come.
我们会有讲中文的人随行同去的，所以我是讲真的，你真的想要去的话，非常欢迎你一起来。
Pastor, thank you again.
牧师
as
再次
always.
感谢你，
Thank you for allowing me to share this.
谢谢你
Thank
让我有
you
机会
guys.
分享这个，
I
谢
hope
谢
you
大
can
家
help.，Thank you.
谢谢。
I was in Switzerland several years ago.
好些年前我在瑞士，
I was at the back table signing books right after a Sunday morning service, just like this.
哇，就在主日早晨，在讲完道之后，在后头帮人家签书，就像今天一样。
And a lot of people talk about the presence of God.
很多人一天到晚在讲上帝同在，有吗？
It's a term that we use in church quite often.
这是我们在教会常用的一个词儿。
But I wonder if we really understand what the presence of God is and what it does.
而我在好奇，大家真的了解上帝同在是什么？上帝同在能做什么吗？
And I had my interpreter there with me at the table, signing books like I will this morning.
那我在那边帮人家签书，翻译也在我旁边，好像我们今早会做的。
And a young man came up to me and said, Pastor Bill, is there one thing all by itself that can make such a difference in me that it's almost beyond my control?
他就问比尔牧师，有没有可能有什么样的东西啊，能够在我生命中带出这样的一个改变，是超过我能控制的了？
One thing,
一件事就好。
something that has that ability that when it connects with you, everything just changes.
还有这样的本事啊，只要一接触到你，所有都改变了。
I never had anybody ask me a question exactly like that.
从来没有人问过我这样的问题。
Now, you guys know I've been in the ministry now 50 years.
你们知道我现在服侍已经50年
So
了，
that's a long time.
很长的时间了。
So I get all kinds of questions,
我听过各式各样问题，
whether I'm teaching in a university, whether I'm on television. Everybody's got questions for me.
不管在大学教书也好，在电视接受访问也好，很多人都有问题问我的。
But I've never had anybody ask me about the presence of God or anything like this before.
但从来没有人问过我这个关于上帝同在或这样的问题。
I was kind of captured by the question.
这个问题真的让我感觉好像一直萦绕不去。
And on my way back to America, I was still thinking about it.
回美国的路上，我还在想这个。
And then in a class that I was teaching, I stumbled upon a story.
而就在我教的课程当中，就读到一个故事。
And as I was reading this story, I thought, here's the answer.
当我读这个答案就在这儿。
This is the answer to the man's question.
那个人问的问题，答案就在这儿了。
Is there something all by itself that can get a hold of you and change your entire life, direction, priorities?
有没有什么东西能够一碰到你，就能够得着你，能够改变你整个人生的方向呢？
And in this first service, I want to share with you this truth that I had discovered because of that question.
而今天第一堂我就跟你分享，因为这个问题我发现了这个真理。
In the next service, I'll come at it from a totally different direction.
而下一堂讲的是完全不一样的内容。
So if you want to stay for the next one, you stay.
你想留下来听下一堂，留下来啊！
It's raining out. Don't go outside.
反正外头下雨，别出去了。
Stay for both services.
那留下来听两
You
堂
can，sit up here with me.
你可以跟我一起坐台上来，
Just
没
sit
关系。
people up here.
你可以
We
坐
got
地
room.
上，没有问题的，
Is that okay, Pastor?
可以吗，牧师吧？
It was a story about the Ark of the Covenant.
这个故事是讲到约柜，
The Ark of the Covenant, this unique, how can we call it, this big old box.
这个约柜就是一个大大的一个箱子呗。
And in the box was the Ten Commandments,
箱子里头放了10诫，
Aaron's rod that budded,
亚伦开花的那个杖，
and the golden pot of manna.
还有装马拿的金
But
冠。
that ark by itself was the literal representation of the presence of God.
因此，这个约柜本身就真的是来象征上帝同在的。
Most of you know the story.
大部分人知道这个
When
故
God's
事。
people had the ark, the presence of God out front, they always won the battle.
上帝的百姓把约柜带到前线去，每一次神同在在，就一定打赢。
If they didn't have it, they lost.
哇，没有约柜就会输的。
They had a problem one time where they misplaced the ark and everybody got hemorrhoids, but that's not a Sunday
有一
morning.
次约柜放错地方，大家都长痔疮，这不是主日该提的信息。好，没事，
We'll talk more about the hemorrhoids next year.
明年再讲痔疮，
It's another story.
那是另外一回事儿。
But there was something about the box,
可这个箱子就不太一
the
样。
ark of the covenant,
这个约柜，
the presence of God.
上帝的同在，
Listen to me, don't miss this.
听好哦，不要错过喽。
And all the enemies, particularly the Philistines, noticed that when God's people had the box, they won. If they didn't, they lost.
所有敌人，特别非利士人注意，只要带约柜来就赢，没有约柜就输。
So they're thinking, it's the box.
他们在想啊，秘诀就是这个箱子
Ah,
啊，
it's the box.
就这个箱子。
So the Philistines steal the box,
非利士人就把这个箱子偷走了，
thinking if they get it, they're going to have the same power as God's people do.
以为他们得着这个箱子，就得着跟上帝百姓同样的能力了。
But it didn't quite work out the way the Philistines thought.
可是结果不像非利士人想的那样，
So they stole the presence of God.
他们把上帝同在偷走了
But。because they stole it, it caused all kinds of problems wherever they put it.
可是不管把这箱放哪儿，就造成各式各样的问题。
And then many years later, David comes into power.
很多年之后，大卫掌权
One
了
of。the first things he wants to do is find the ark, bring it back into Jerusalem, put it back in the temple.
而第一个他想做，就找到这个约柜，把它带回到耶路撒冷，放进到圣殿那儿去，
Back into the Holy of Holies.
回到那个至圣所，
Let's bring the presence of God back into the house of God.
好不好？把上帝同在带回到神的家里来。
Now watch this.
仔细看呐、
I bet you've never heard this before.
我想你从来没听
It
过这
took
个。
me a long time to flush this out historically, but I think you'll find it interesting.
我在历史当中花很长时间展现这个真理，但你发现很有意思。
So they've got the ark, they got the box,
找到这个约柜这个箱子了，
but they want to have this celebration,
他们希望能够庆祝，
celebrating the return of the presence of God.
庆祝上帝同在进入。
They're going to bring all the people from all the kingdoms, bring them into Jerusalem. Let's celebrate the return.
邀请全国人到耶路撒冷来欢庆，神同在回来了。
But it was going to take about 3 months to let everybody know the ark has been returned. 3 months to get everybody there. 3 months of preparation for the celebration.
可是整个的庆典要花3个月的时间来准备，通告四方，同时准备所有欢庆需要的东西。
So now we have a problem.
现在有个问题了，
They don't want to put the ark back into the temple until after the celebration.
他们希望正式庆祝过之后，才把约柜放进到至圣所去。
But it's going to take 3 months to prepare the celebration.
可是预备这个庆典要3个月嘞。
So, what do we do with the ark, the presence of God, for these 3 months? What do we do with it?
那这3个月里头，上帝的同在这个约柜该怎么办？该怎么处理它？
Here's where the story gets interesting. Watch this.
啊，这里的故事就有意思了，仔细看。
For some strange reason,
不知道为了什么奇怪的理由，
nobody knows why.
没有人知道为什么。
And I've studied this historically for several years.
我在这个上头研究它的历史好几年，
Nobody knows why this happened.
没有人知道为什么会这样。
See if this makes sense to you.
看看对你来说有没有意
So
思啊
this 3 months that they're preparing for the celebration,
当他们预备庆典的3个月时间里，
David chooses to put it in a man's house.
大卫选择把约柜放在一个人家里头。
Now, David could have built a building just to put it there for 3 months. He was the king. He could have done whatever he wanted to do.
大卫可以建个什么东西，把这个约柜放里面放3个月嘛？他是王，什么都可以啊。
For some unknown reason,
可是不晓得为
he
了什么，
puts it in a man's house.
他竟然把这个放在一个人家里头。
And this whole story is in 1 Chronicles,
这个在历代志上
chapter 13, 14, and 15.
13、14、15章
You，can read this afternoon.
你今天下午自己会去读
We don't
啊，
have a lot of time to go verse by verse, but it's quite interesting.
很有意思啊。
So David takes the box, the ark, the presence of God, and he puts it in somebody's house.
大卫把这个箱子，这个上帝的同在，这个约柜放到一个人家里头去了，
Not on the roof,
不在屋顶上，
not in the basement.
不在地下室，
It's in the house.
就在他家里。
Look at somebody and say, it's in the house.
跟旁边人说，就在他家里，
Tell somebody, it's in the house.
告诉他在他
He
家
put it
里，
in a house.
放在人家里。
And the man whose house it ended up in,
是谁的家里呢？
Obed-Edom.
俄别以东，
Obed-Edom.
俄别以东，
I love Obed-Edom.
我很爱俄别以东。
We don't really know who he was.
我们都不知道他是谁，
We don't know where he came from.
也不知道他的身世背景，
Interesting guy.
很有意思的人。
But for some reason, he now has the presence of God in his house.
莫名其妙，上帝同在就到他家里来了。
Now remember, this guy in Switzerland at the back table asked me, he said, Pastor Bill, is there something all by itself that can change my life, my thinking, my priorities? Is there such a thing?
别忘了，是在瑞士有一个人在后头问我说：“比尔牧师，有什么东西可以改变我的思想，改变我生命的重要顺序？所有东西会改变的吗
Watch this, because I'm going to walk you through this.
你看着这个啊，因为我要带
So
你一
in
起走。
1 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 18,
所以在历代志上15章18
that
节那
they're
儿，
preparing for the celebration.
他们在预备这个庆祝的时候，
All the people are being notified.
所有人收到通知
Come to Jerusalem.
来耶路撒冷，
The ark is home.
约柜要回来
We're
了，
going to celebrate.
我们要一起庆
It's
祝，
going to be great.
哇，很棒的。
So they've got to prepare the city.
大家在预备整个城市
People，coming from everywhere.
各处的人都回来
And
了。
in 1 Chronicles 15:18,
就在历代志上15章
it
18节，
says they needed porters to help in this preparation.
他说在整个的预备当中，他们需要这样打杂的
Now,
人。
what was the job of the porter?
那这个打杂的人要做什么呢？
It would have been, what do they call people? They're janitors, custodians. What's the word they use here?
呀，就是那种打杂做清洁啦，随便处理环境的
It's the
人
people that clean the bathroom.
啊，就是要洗厕所
Basically.
这种人，基本上啦。
That was the job of the porter.
哎，这个打杂的要
They
干
had to
这个，
clean the place up.
他要清理整个地方。
So if you look here in this 18th verse of the 15th chapter,
你看到15章18节这里
there's a list of people
列出了一群
that
人
volunteered to be a porter.
志愿要做这个打杂的。
And as you look through that list,
如果你看这个名单当中，
guess who volunteered to clean the bathroom?
猜猜谁志愿要去洗厕所的？
So Obed-Edom.
俄别以东。
Now, we don't know who this guy is.
我们不知道这个人谁呀、
We don't know where he came from.
不知道他的身世背景，
But for some reason, he ended up with the presence of God in his house.
不晓得怎么样，莫名其妙，神的同在来到他家里了。
And now he's saying, hey, you need somebody to clean the bathroom?
现在他说：“哎，有人需要洗厕所吗？
I can do that.
我可以做。
That was interesting to me. ”
很有意思啊。
But then as I continued to study,
可是你继续研究，
we look still in the 15th chapter,
还在第15章，
but in the 16th, 17th, and 18th verses, apparently they were putting together a praise and worship team
16、17、18节，你发现他们在组合这个敬拜团，
for the celebration.
要庆祝嘛，
So they're looking for singers to sing in the praise and worship team.
所以他们要找歌手参加敬拜团唱歌。
And there's a list of the people who volunteered to sing.
这里又看到一连串的人要自愿来唱歌的，
Guess who volunteered?
猜猜这里谁有志愿了
It's？Obed-Edom.
俄别以东，
I can sing.
嘿，我要。
You can't sing, Obed-Edom.
俄别以东，你又不会唱歌，
I'll figure it out.
没关系，我来
It
就
can't
好，
be that hard.
没有那么难嘛。
So, this is the greatest thing. So, he's cleaning the bathroom.
他愿意洗厕所，
He runs out of the bathroom,
他从厕所跑出来之后，
takes off his rubber gloves,
把所有橡胶手套摘下来，
runs up on the platform,
跑到台上来，
and now he's singing in the praise and worship team.
现在在敬拜团里面唱歌了。
Who is this guy?
这人谁呀、
We don't know.
不晓得，
We don't know who he is.
也不晓得他
We
谁，
don't know where he came from.
不知道他身家
We
背
don't know
景，
what his background
不知
is.
道他是什么背景。
The only thing we know for sure about Obed-Edom,
唯一知道关于俄别以东的
for 3 months, he had the presence of God in his house.
是神的同在，有3个月在他家里。
Are you with me?
你听懂了吗？
Oh, but they're still preparing.
哎，他们还在预备
Now,
哦，
now that we're still in the 15th chapter of 1
还
Chronicles,
还在历代志上15章。
but look at the 21st verse.
你看到21节，
They needed musicians, people to play the instruments.
他们需要有乐手打击乐器的
And they needed harp players. It's very specific.
啊，特别讲到是弹琴的人，
There's a list of people who volunteered to be the harp player.
列出好几个人志愿要来弹琴的。
Would you like to know who volunteered to play the harp?
猜猜这里谁有志愿要弹琴了？
I love this guy.
我超爱这个家
He's
伙，
everywhere.
到处都看到
He's
他。
cleaning the bathroom.
他洗厕所，
He's singing in the choir.
在诗班唱歌，
He's playing the harp.
又来弹琴了，
We don't even know who he is.
都不知道这个人谁
He's
来。
like some homeless guy from the train station that just shows up.
他就好像车站里面一个游民，突然
The
就冒出来了。
only thing we know for sure about Obed-Edom,
唯一知道关于俄别以东的，
for 3 months,
3个月，
he had the presence of God in his house.
神的同在在他家里。
What is it then that has the ability to change people?
是什么有这样的本事能够改
To
变人的？
change the way they think,
改变人的思想，
the way they serve,
改他们服侍的
the
方
way they
式，
live.
他们怎么生活，
Their entire life is affected.
整个人生受到影响。
What really changes people?
什么可以真正改变人的？
Well, now they have the celebration.
现在要庆祝了，
The ark has now been taken and put into the temple, into the Holy of Holies.
现在约柜带到神的至圣所里面来了，
And now it's the work of the ministry.
现在要服侍了。
Just like this morning, when I came here early, the singers were practicing.
就像今天早上我早一点来的时候，看到歌手在练习，
The nursery workers were getting ready for your children.
哇，那些主日学的老师们在预备好，准备你们的孩子
All
来。
during the week, there's work to do. The work of the church.
整个星期当中都有工作要做，这是
And,
教会的
and,
服
and
侍。
now it's the work of the church.
所以现在看到就是教会的服侍
The
了。
ark has been restored. It's been put into the Holy of Holies.
约柜已经恢复放到至圣所里面，
But now the work of the church needs to be done.
现在教会里面的工作要做完呢。
So now look at the 15th chapter and the 24th verse.
你看到15章24节这里，
It says they needed doorkeepers.
他们需要看门的人。
What was the role of the doorkeeper?
请问看门的人有什么角色？
See, no one now can go in to the Holy of Holies where the ark is. Only the high priest could go, and he could only go once a year.
你要知道，至圣所大家是不可以进的哦，只有大祭司1年1次可以进
So,
去。
so here's the Holy of Holies.
这里有至圣所，
Ark is in here.
约柜在里头，
Nobody can go in there except the priest.
除了大祭司，大家都不准进去的。
There's one entrance and exit right here leading into the Holy of Holies.
那这里有个入口要进到至圣所的，
So to make sure nobody went in there,
要确保大家不可以进去，
they had a guard.
他们必须要有守卫，
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, guarding the entrance to the Holy of Holies.
一天24小时，一个星期7天，要来看守至圣所，
That was the doorkeeper's job.
这就是看门
Take
的
care
工
of the
作，
door, guard the door.
要保护看守这个门。
Now, in that 24th verse of the 15th chapter,
15章24节在那里，你看
there's a list of people who volunteered to be a doorkeeper.
列出一群人愿意做看门的。
Would you like to know who volunteered to be a doorkeeper?
你想知道谁志愿要做看门的吗？
It's our boy, Obed-Edom.
又是我们这个
He's
家族
everywhere.
里头，到
He's
处
all
都看
over
他
the，place.
哪
You
里都
can't
有
go，anywhere without seeing Obed-Edom.
几乎怎么转弯都会看到俄别以东。
And I wondered why did he volunteer to be a doorkeeper?
我就在想，他干嘛要志愿做看门的？
Don't you think he remembered what it was like when he had the presence of God in his house?
你想，他记不记得上帝同在他家里是什么样的感觉？
You know he did,
你知道他记得，
but he knows he will never have it in his house like that again.
他知道这样的同在不会再继续留在他家里。
But he remembered what it did for him, for his family when it was there. He knew the power of the presence of God.
但他记得在他家里面的时候，那是什么样的感受，有什么样的影响。他知道上帝同在的大能有多厉害，
He knows it's not coming out of there now.
他知道现在不能在他家里了，
And he can't go in there and get close to it like he used to.
他也不能够进到至圣所，像以前一样挨近他。
But he said, for 8 hours,
但他说8个小时里面，
come on, Jesus.
耶稣啊，
For 8 hours, I'm going to stand right here.
这8个小时我就站
I'm
在这
going
个
to get
门
as
口，
close to the presence as I can.
尽可能能挨近上帝同在。
Because I remember what it, my God, I remember what it did when it was in the house.
因为我记得他在我家中做了什么，
Everything changed.
一切都改变
My
了，
kids were different.
孩子不一样
The
了，
relationship with my wife was different.
我跟我太太的关系不一样
I'll
了。
stand here for 8 hours. If that's as close as I can get, I'm staying right here.
如果这是我能最挨近他的地方，我就要一天在这站8个小时。
What is it that changes people?
是什么能够改变
What
人？
is it that changes a church?
什么能改变教会？
Interesting, is it?
有意思，对不
I
对？
think so.
我想是
The presence of God
上帝的同在。
and the list. We're talking about ministers of the tabernacle in chapter 26.
到26章讲到在会幕侍奉的人，
Obed-Edom volunteered.
俄别以东又来志愿了，
Gatekeepers, he volunteered.
看门的他志愿，
Whatever needed to be done in the work of the ministry, this one man was first in line.
哇，每
Ready
一
to
次
go.
有服侍的工作，这个人一定跑第一个来。
When that man picked me up off the street when I was a little boy,
当我小时候，那个人把我从街角捡回去，
he did not know what I would do with my life.
他不晓得我的生命会做什么，
He didn't know what I would do now. He didn't know I would be here with you guys. How could he? I was 12 years old.
他不会晓得我将来会在哪里，我可能有一天到台湾在你们面前，他不晓得那时候我才12岁，
But he's 88 years old now.
现在他88岁了。
I see him every Christmas. You guys know that. I've told the story here.
每年圣诞节我都去看他，你知道我跟你讲过这个故事。
He won't be with us too much longer.
他没有多少时间继续在这个世上。
But I remember having this conversation with him.
我记得有一次这样跟他谈起来，
I said, Dave, why did you stop and pick me up?
我就问他 Dave， 你为什么要停下车把我捡回来？
Your own son was in the hospital dying of leukemia,
你自己儿子在医院因为白血病都快死了，
and yet you still stopped for me.
你还肯为我停下来？
My own mother didn't want me,
连我自个儿妈妈都不要我了，
but a total stranger,
一个陌生人哎，
a Christian stranger,
一个基督徒这样的陌生人，
saw something in me
在我身上看到什么？
that my mother didn't say.
我妈妈都看不到。
I said, Dave, why did you stop?
我就问他 Dave， 你为什么
I
停
will
下来
never？ forget what he told me.
我永远忘不了他怎么说
He
的。
said, Bill, I thought if I could get you into the presence of God one time,
他说 Bill， 我觉得只要我把你带进上帝同在里一次，
maybe something would happen to you.
可能你生命会改变。
Guess it did.
真
Here's
的
the
变
picture, Dave, Wendy, if you will. Some of you have not seen. That's the man
就是这个
who
人，
picked me up.
他把我捡回去的。
He's old now.
现在老了，
He doesn't walk now.
现在不能走路了，
I take care of him.
我在照顾他。
There was a time he had to take care of me.
曾经他照顾过我，
Now I get to take care of him.
现在我有机会照顾他了。
We've had a lot of interesting conversations over the years.
实际上这些年来，我跟他有很多很有意思的对话。
He knew something when he picked me up off the street that I did not know.
在街角把我捡回来的时候，
Thank
他
you,
知道
Wendy.
一个跟我不知道的东西。
He said, I knew if I could get you into the presence of God, something would happen.
他说：“我知道，当我把你带进神同在的时候，就会有事情发生。
And now people ask me all over the world, why do I do what I do?
现在世界各地的人问我，为什么我在做我做的事情？
You guys know the stories. You know them probably better than any church.
你们知道我的故事，你们可能比其他教会更了解。
I've seen 23 people murdered in front of me.
我亲眼见过23个人在我眼前被人谋
I
杀。
saw that little girl in Nigeria when we rescued those kidnapped girls from Boko Haram.
而我们在奈及利亚要拯救这些被恐怖分子拐去的少女的时候
I，had night vision goggles on. We went in with the United States military to rescue these girls.
我们跟美国的一些军人要在晚上进去救这些女孩出来。我带着那个夜视镜，
And when the shooting started, the U.S. military took out the 4 terrorist guards.
当我们开始枪战的时候，美国军人射下当时4个恐怖分子的
But
守
there
卫
was a，5th guard.
可是还有第5个守卫在那儿。
And I was watching him through the night vision goggles.
我带着这个夜视镜亲眼看见，
And when the shooting started,
一开始枪战的时
I
候，
saw him pick up a machete
看见他拿起一把开山刀
and，cut the head off of one of the little girls.
就把其中一个少女脑袋砍下来了。
You guys know I don't live like you.
你知道我过的日子跟你不一样，
Doesn't mean anybody's right or wrong.
这
It
中
just
间不是什么对错的问
means
题
we've，made different life choices.
而是我们在生命中做不同的选择。
I've seen a lot, guys, in these 50 years.
这50年，我真的看了很多了。
And when I got shot in Syria, the Israelis, I talked to you about this a little last year, the Israelis got me by helicopter, took me to a hospital in Jerusalem.
就好像我那时候在叙利亚中枪，我去年跟大家分享，他们用直升机把我载到以色列去，在那里救治我。
And the nurse asked me, she said, Pastor, how can you keep doing this?
护士就问我，牧师，你怎么能一直这样做啊？
I said, my commitment has always been stronger than my emotions.
我说我的尾声一直强过我的情绪，
See, I will not retire. You guys know that, right?
我绝对不会
You know that.
退休的，你都知道的。
I have nothing put away for retirement
我从来没有留什么退休基金，
because I'm never going to retire.
因为我绝对不退休。
And this sounds a little dramatic, but you know me, so I think I can say this here.
这听起来有点戏剧化，大家了解我，我就可以跟你分享。
I will die doing this,
我要一直做到死，
just so you know.
让你知道。
And you'll hear the story somewhere,
你们在别的地方听过这些故事，
maybe in Africa,
可能在非洲，
I don't know.
我不晓得。
We've got kids there now starving to death. They're in Kenya. It's a very difficult situation for us now and for the kids.
现在非洲肯亚因为饥荒，很多孩子在饥饿当中。
Give me the picture of the slingshot, Wendy. This was just sent to me. Slingshot. Got it? That's it. The teachers collect these slingshots from the kids as they get to school
孩子上学的时候，老师把他们手上这个弹弓给收起来，
because on the way to school, the boys have these slingshots, and if they see birds, they try to kill the birds.
因为上学的路上，男生都带这个弹弓，看到鸟就把这个鸟射下来，
They put the birds in a bag,
把鸟放在袋子里，
go to school.
去学校。
The teachers collect the slingshots,
老师把弹弓收起来，
and then when the boys are getting ready to go home,
等他们要回家的时候，
they give the slingshot back to them.
再把弹弓还给他们。
And the kids try to kill a couple more birds on the way back home.
回家的路上，孩子希望能够再打几只鸟下来。
Why do they kill the birds?
干嘛去射鸟啊？
You know why?
你知道为什么？
That's dinner.
这是晚
They
餐，
take it home, pull the feathers off.
带回家把羽毛给摘了。
You ought to thank God every day you live in Taiwan.
你活在台湾，要每天感谢神呐、
Yeah, every day,
每一天呐、
every day.
真的。
That's why we're trying to get this emergency food to get to some of these kids that can't even do this.
所以我们真的希望能够募到钱，帮助那些连用弹弓射鸟都不行的孩子，让他
And
们有
you may
饭
hear
吃。
something happen to me in Africa someday.
可能有一天你会听见我在非洲发生什么事儿，
Don't be surprised.
不用惊讶，
Because when you see what the terrorists do to train these kids
当你看见恐怖分子训练这些孩子在
to
做
be,
的事
to，be killers.
让他们做杀人机
Picture
器
of，those kids lined up there with Fox News. Yeah. Little kids being trained by terrorists to be murderers.
恐怖分子训练孩子做少年士兵。
That's why I'm waiting now on the phone call to go to Yemen.
这是为什么我在等电话，好，赶快
Give
去
me one of
也
the
门。
pictures of the kids in Yemen. Yeah.
这是一个也门的孩子。
When I ask you to go with me,
当我邀请你跟我一起去
when，I ask you to sponsor a child,
当我邀请你资助孩子，
this is what you're involved in, folks.
这
Give me
就
another
是
one,
你在
Wendy.
做的事情。
These kids,
这些孩子，
you know they don't have a chance.
他们是没有机会的。
When I go to Yemen, I don't know what's going to happen.
我到也门去，我不知
I'll
道会
have to
怎样
wear。the bulletproof vest again,
我要再一次穿上防弹背心，
but somebody has to go.
必须要有
Do you
人
have one
去
more
啊
of！those, Wendy, I think? I show this to you for one reason.
我让你看这个只有一个理由。
If you've ever wondered why I do what I do,
你有没有好奇我为什么要做
if
这
you
些
ever
事？
wonder why our Metro team stays faithful and does what they do and keeps you connected with your sponsored child, why over year after year doing this, going to places like this, why is that?
你在好奇为什么我们这大都会同工中心的年复一年来帮助大家连结资助的孩子，来帮助他们，为什么要做这样的事？
Now you know.
现在你知道，
Because a long time ago,
因为很久以前
when nobody wanted me,
没有人要我的时候，
one man sponsored me to go to that Sunday school camp.
有一个人资助我参加主日学
He
营
got
会，
me in the presence of God one time,
他带我进入到上帝同在里一次，
and my whole life
我整个人生
changed.
翻过
It
来了，
changed.
翻过
I
来
was
了。
12 years old,
我12岁，
but it changed.
但改变了。
I stand before you as a man today
我今天站在你面前，
that knows what the presence of God can do.
就让你看见上帝同在能做什么。
But how do you get it? Is it something that comes to you? Is it something that you go to? How does this happen?
这到底是来到你身上，还是你去到哪里？这怎么发生的呢？
The word presence actually comes from the root word present.
其实“同在”这个字，英文 present， 它的字根是 present， 呈现。
When you present yourself to Him,
你将你自己呈给
say,
他。
Here I am, Lord,
主啊，我在这
with
里，
all my battles,
我所有
all
的
my
挣扎，
failures,
所有的失
all my
败，
struggles.
所有的挣扎。
Here I am.
主，我在这儿，
Take me.
你接受我，
And He took me,
他接受了我，
and He'll do the same for you.
他也能为你做同样的
And the
事，
journey begins.
让旅程开始。
The presence of God.
上帝的同在。
Obed Edom,
俄别以东
we still don't know who he is,
还是不认得这
where
个
he came
人，
from.
从哪儿来的？
All we know for sure,
只确定一件：
3 months.
3个月，
3 months.
3个月，
He had the presence of God in the house.
上帝同在在他家里，
He was never the same.
他再也不一样了。
Let's pray.
我们祷告，
Father, I love you today.
天父，我们爱你，
I'm aware of your presence in the house right now.
我们感受你在神家中的同在。
So I ask you, in the quietness of the moment,
在此刻安静，我来请求，
speak to our hearts.
对我们的心说话。
I thank you for your blood.
为你宝血感谢你，
I thank you because if it wasn't for your presence, I wouldn't have made it.
感谢你。若不是你的同在，我熬不下来的。
Speak to the hearts of my friends today.
今天对我朋友的心说话，
It's because of your blood.
因你宝血。
主宝血为我流，
Stand to your feet, please.
站立起来，
付生命代价。
Father, speak to my friends.
天父对我朋友说话
Be，real to them.
真实显明，
Let your presence be their portion.
让你的同在成为他们福分。
Because there's still a boy
因为仍然有个孩子，有个女孩
that needs to know you.
需要来认识。
Lift your hands. Come on.
高举双手来唱，
耶稣的宝血洗净我，
Sing it in worship. Come on.
敬拜歌唱。
主的宝血为我流。
And what a sacrifice that saved my life. Yes, the blood, it is my Oh, the blood of Jesus washes me. Come on! Oh, the blood of Jesus. And what a sacrifice that saved my life. Yes, the blood, it was what a sacrifice that saved my life.
Yes, the blood. It is